Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain silent for the minute of silence.
Good morning, Chantilly. I'm Josh Thomas.
And I'm Jenna Body. Today is Monday, September 21st, 2020.
And here are your weekly announcements.
Wednesday, September 23rd will be an asynchronous day due to SAT testing occurring at Chantilly High School.
The Science Olympiad Interest Meeting will be hosted on Friday, September 25th at 3 p.m. Contact Ms. Gamache for details on how to join the Google Classroom and Blackboard sites in order to attend the virtual meeting. Her email will be posted below.
The Writing Center will be officially open for business Tuesday, October 6th. Let's go to board members Sharon and Adnan for more.
Hey Chantilly, I'm Sharon Lee, and I'm one of the board members of the Writing Center this year. For those of you who don't know, the Writing Center is a peer tutoring club at Chantilly where students have the opportunity to receive feedback on their writing from one of our Writing Center tutors. Usually, the sessions will take place in room 226 in Miss Lehman's room at school. However, this year everything's virtual, so you'll actually find a Writing Center course in Blackboard, and in order to access the Writing Center, you're going to go through that course and attain the sessions. We tutor in all subjects: history, English, world language, really anything that involves writing at all. And we're still going to continue giving you guys the same exact intimate feedback we did at school. So you guys can expect the same exact energy from us. We hope to see all of you guys at the Writing Center this year. Bye.
The Writing Center will be open from 3:15 to 4:15 every Tuesday and Wednesday, and you can drop in and get assistance then, or if those hours don't work for you, you can make an appointment through the Chantilly Writing Center website or by emailing Ms. Paulin or Ms. Lehman. So if you have an assignment in Spanish, history, English, you can drop in and we'd be more than happy to provide you with assistance. The Writing Center is the perfect place to get started if you want to get your grades up and become a better writer. Again, that's 3:15 to 4:15 every Tuesday and Wednesday. And also teachers, if we can provide you with any assistance during your office hours, please reach out to Ms. Lehman or Ms. Paulin and we'd be more than happy to help you. Thank you.
With so many human rights violations being uncovered, let's hear more about Chantilly's Amnesty International chapter with Yatra.
With so many people's rights being denied every day, organizations like Amnesty International have been tirelessly working to ensure the rights of everyone. Let's hear some more from Chantilly's Amnesty International chapter.
Amnesty International is a human rights organization dedicated towards preventing and stopping human rights violations all around the world.
So right now, Amnesty's key focus is the Rights Now campaign, which is focusing on human rights issues that have been worsened because of COVID. So like gun violence, ICE detention centers, and minorities being disproportionately affected by the pandemic.
Some satisfactions we've had include people getting fair trials, which includes like activists and human rights advocates released, charges dropped against innocent people. We've also had the death penalty abolished in many countries, and we continue to tackle human rights violations.
We have attended regional conferences in the past in Richmond, which have been a lot of fun. We have weekly meetings to organize human rights campaigns. We participate in Amnesty-sponsored events, like a big letter writing campaign, for instance, called Write for Rights, as well as some other Amnesty-focused activities, like we've lobbied government officials before, too, which was a lot of fun.
Something that I am particularly focused on within Amnesty is the Uyghur Muslim crisis and the Black Lives Matter movement and the issue of police brutality. What Amnesty has meant to me, at least so far, was meeting other youth who are just as passionate about activism and protecting human rights as me. If that just means like within my chapter, but I've also met a ton of youth from across the nation who also have the same passion and desire to protect human rights.
So some of the human rights issues I'm interested in that are a big part of why I joined Amnesty. First and foremost, probably the death penalty and the abolition of the death penalty. I've learned a lot about that cause while I've been in Amnesty, and it's been very enlightening and very eye-opening, and it's something I'm very passionate about today. I also joined largely to help fight for the rights of those who are being oppressed overseas in Hong Kong and in Tibet.
I think one of the best things about Amnesty is being able to affect meaningful change from right where we are. We have a lot of power right now, in our positions right now, as is, without anything added on. And just being able to use that and see the effect it has is really, really amazing.
The fight for human rights is never ending, so if you're interested in getting involved, contact chantillyamnesty@gmail.com.
Are you interested in joining any clubs this year? Here's Ahem and Kareem with more.
So we all know that Chantilly has a variety of clubs to offer, but what about in a virtual year? Let's take a closer look.
So I'm Will Baird. I'm going to be a senior this year.
Hi, my name is Rithwik. I'm a junior.
The club is called TSA. It's Technology Student Association. You compete in various STEM-related events. So you can join teams with other people in the club and then go ahead and compete in regional, state, and national levels for those many competitions that we have. Pretty much all of the events are going to be fully virtual.
Just going to the state and national competitions with your friends and staying overnight and kind of doing not only your competition work, but also other activities, things like that. It's really fun.
Yeah.
So the interest meeting is September 24th at 3:30 p.m. All you have to do is after you join the classroom, you'll see a Google Meet link up in the banner, and you could just join in at that time and we'll give you more info.
Hello, my name is Vihar Shah. I'm the Secretary General of Model United Nations at Chantilly. Model UN is kind of like a simulation of United Nations committees. So in real life, there's the international issues going on, and we work with other students to come to some kind of solution. Conferences are very difficult, but yet they're still happening. There's going to be online conferences where the same thing is going on as normal Model UN. We're going to be using Blackboard Collaborate for weekly meetings. So students should join the club because Model UN really prepares you for college. We also form a great bond. It's a great family. We're always open for new members because you can always attend a conference. You can always learn more about how to speak, how to write. So the Google Classroom is probably the first step. And then the second step is the Blackboard.
Hi, my name is Asa Silapati, and I'm the president of Chantilly's Chess Club. We were thinking of meeting on Blackboard Collaborate. People that want to play tournaments, they can play tournaments online because there's this website called chs.tkn. And so usually in chess club, everyone knows each other and we're always talking. It's very interactive. Not everyone plays chess. Some people play card games and some people just out there. And then you can make a lot of friends there. The two big events that we usually have is the Chantilly Chess Club fundraiser. Kids from elementary school and middle school, they come to play in our scholastic chess tournament. That's one of our events. And then the other one is we go to states every year. The interest meeting for this Friday is in our bio of our Instagram at Chantilly Chess Club.
Along with TSA, MUN, and Chess, check the Chantilly website to learn more about other clubs that may suit you. This has been Ahem Elaine for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
Let's go to Andrew Morris, Stuart Lynn, and Jamison Brewer for voting information for this election.
In 2016, only 58% of the population that was able to vote actually voted in the presidential election. Now in 2020, less than 2 months away till the next election, it's important that those who can vote do so their voices are heard. That's why I'll be telling you how you can register to vote in Virginia.
And I'll be teaching you about how mail-in voting works.
And I'll be teaching you how you can work at in-person polls.
To the students and staff of Chantilly, who will be able to turn 18 at least by the time of the November election, you can register to vote by going to vote.gov and selecting Virginia. From there are 3 main forms of registering: online, mail, or in person. These forms, whichever one you choose, must be submitted by October 13th if you want to participate in the November election.
In order to begin the mail-in voting process, you first need to fill out the vote-by-mail application form from elections.virginia.gov. Send this completed form to your local registrar's office no later than October the 23rd. Once your registrar has finished reviewing your papers, you'll receive your ballot in the mail. Fill out your ballot carefully and according to all the instructions, then return it to your registrar no later than 7 p.m. on Election Day. While it may be safer to vote by mail due to the pandemic, the U.S. Postal Service has recently been defunded and is facing several issues. For those of you who choose to attend in-person ballots because of this, here's over to Jameson with information on those.
Conventionally, the poll working force was comprised mostly of elderly citizens. Due to the recent outbreak of coronavirus, that would be incredibly irresponsible for them to go to the poll. Due to the loss of most of our workforce, a major issue arises if we want our polls to run smoothly. Even though the amount of people going to in-person polls will decrease, it might be the best option for a lot of people due to the problems facing mail-in ballots and the postal service right now. Right now, anyone over 16 can work at a poll. Election officers, people those 18 and over, will get paid $175 for working a full election day. Those 16 to 18 are considered election pages and get service hours but go unpaid. In order to become an election officer, you must take a 3-hour training course and be registered to vote. For more information, visit Working at the Polls on the Fairfax County website, or for those under 18, visit the High School Election Day program.
This has been Stuart Lund,
Andrew Morris,
and Jameson Burr for the Nightly News.
Back to you.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Chantilly. This has been Josh Thomas.
And Jana Body reminding you to stay positive, stay safe, and have a great week.
And we'll see you next week.